Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Last time, we got another ending where we learned a lot about Alice and her dad. And we discovered that it was in fact Dio who planted the bombs in the facility. So yeah, that's new information we've gathered. We managed to get a code for one of the bombs, and yeah, you know, everyone kind of died, but here we are starting a new loop. So yeah, we're gonna go back to this route. But yeah, you know, just a refresher of the story thus far. Sigma woke up in an elevator with a mysterious girl. They have to escape. They get out here and they learn the rules of the AB game. And now it is time to break off into groups to progress and get points to exit through the number 9 door. So they chose Alice. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm not going to forget this time. But real quick, we're just going to auto through all this, or skip through all this, just in case. But I don't think there's going to be dialogue I missed out on. You never know. Better safe than sorry. But yep, we're just learning the rules. And there's Kay being late to the party with Clover. People who played the first game, they must have been like, oh snap, upon seeing her. And then, yep, just seeing everything looking weird. We get more rules straight from the rabbit's mouth. Okay. Yep, it's all good in the hood, just like it should. We're learning about how colors work. Oh, the pigment spectrum is a bit different than the light spectrum, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So now we're trying to decide what kind of groups we're going to break off into. We're going to go through Cyan with Alice. So yep, we're going through that door with Titties McGee. And now we are about to escape out the crew quarters. And now time to escape from the crew quarters. Cutting ahead. Okay. So back here, and yeah, we need to use the hint of, well, it was there before, but like 2592, how it appeared here and then mirrored there. So we use that hint to figure out the solution to this. Okay. So, the solution that gave us the way out was 1986. When you put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it, you get 9861. So, 9, 8, 6, 1. There we go. Yay, it opened. And now let's get that blue moon, star moon. Okay. And yes, I did skip a lot of like the puzzle things in here. And there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this just in case. Because the victory dance there's someone to see it. I'm lonely. Oh well, I'll just have a look inside. And now, what we missed way back when. Oh lord, okay. Primary chromatic door. There are a total of 7 varieties of chromatic doors in the nonary game facility, one for each of the following colors: cyan, magenta, yellow, red, green, blue, and white. The primary chromatic doors will open at a specified time. Participants can see how much time is left until the primary door opens by pressing the buttons to both sides of their bracelets. Secondary chromatic door. Several conditions must be met by the group that enters the primary door in order for the secondary door to open. There must be 2 pair bracelets and 1 solo bracelet. The colors of all 3 bracelets must together form either the color of the door they are trying to enter or its complementary color. It's kind of hard to remember though, so let's look at it like this instead. Red plus blue equals open the magenta secondary door. Green plus green, open magenta. Green plus red, open yellow. Blue plus blue, open yellow. Blue plus green can open cyan. Red plus red can open cyan. Okay. EU, the European Union? Oh, erotic units. I see. EU is a system developed to measure a combination of physical, emotional, and situation attractiveness. It ranges from 0 to 20, where 0 might be... Oh no, where 20 might be Marilyn Monroe. She's alright, I didn't see much in her. And 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. Too soon! Too soon. For the curious, Danny Trejo rates 16 EU. I can see it. Just being sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Not to be confused with competing systems of hotness or sexability, the EU system weighs a number of factors, such as practicality, sustainability, emotional investment, and the bias of the observer. Women with a high EU rating have usually mastered the art of the tease. Grandpa videos. Okay. A collection of films that Tim Yoji has gathered. Their content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really appropriate for some Quark's age. Oh, so they're those like gravure videos that show no nudity but are highly provocative. I mean, what? It should be noted that the term does not imply the videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors. Sigma's cat problem. Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tic, which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experience he had as a child. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near his school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him that it had given him this gift in exchange for giving food to its fellows. But the magic cat said... Sigma's cat problem 2. You can never tell anyone about your gift, the magical black cat warned. If you do, you'll be cursed. But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told a girl about it, so the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterward, felt the curse was a little too harsh, and lessened it, so that he would only talk in cat puns when he talked about cats, and they lived happily ever after. What was the point of these secret files? Phone. A device that converts sound into electrical signals and transmits them over a wire so they can be decoded and played back on the other end. It's useful for speaking to people who are far away. The invention of the telephone is generally credited to Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, but there is dispute in some circles as to whether or not this is the truth. In the game, there is a phone in one of the cabins. It can't call outside the facility, of course, but what if you try something like 5309 or 6969? Other numbers might also do other things, so give it a try. Yeah, we alluded to this. Well, not alluded to this, like I read off what those were prior. Well, might as well see these two in action, even though I've already read like the transcript of what they say. Hello, can I help you? Hey, I got your number on the wall. Huh? She hung up. Yay, reference to songs that I'm not really truly fully aware of. Nice, nice. Ready for the time of your life, sweetheart? Only $24.95 a minute. Good lord. That's a little too rich for my blood. Thanks. Sigma may be a simp, but he's a frugal simp. Anyway, let's get out of here. Oh my god, the foreshadowing with Schrodinger's cat. Because the whole thing about the cat was like, oh, alive and dead at the same time, and you're dealing with quantum physics and all that stuff. And like, we're dealing with parallel timelines where people are, or could potentially be, alive and dead at the same time. Interesting. But anyway, after escaping out of the crew quarters, we find more doors. We decide to investigate the rooms we did not go into when, you know, just like waiting for the AB game to start. So yeah. Oh. No, we didn't really do much investigation. The AB game is about to start. Okay, never mind then. But we learned the rules. So now, Phi is pretty much telling us that we should betray. As she's really breaking down the rules. This is the only path where this occurs. Also because you don't have the time in the other paths. Oh, and you get this vision as well. About a bomb going off. But yeah, the other paths, we find an old dead woman in here. So we couldn't get all of that. So last time I chose Ally, and you know what? I think she's right. I think I should betray. And now, it's time for new stuff. As Phi and I step out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I guess I should say thanks. So, thanks.
Happy Phi is a nice sprite. Oh, come on. You don't need to do that. I just made the obvious choice.
Obvious?
Well, I'm sure Alice chose betray. That meant we pretty much had to choose betray, right?
How do you know what she's going to choose?
Yeah. How do we know? I guess you could say I just know.
Are you making fun of me?
Maybe.
Yo, what's up?
I'm gonna miss this line reading.
Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Ambidextrous game!
Round
One!
the
Results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Wow. Okay, that stayed the same. Oh. Oh. Yikes. Ooh, that was unexpected.
Here are the results from your game.
Ooh, imagine if I would have chose betray first. I was like, maybe Phi has a point. Oh, now I feel like crap.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice? What the hell is this?
What?
You chose betray last time. Ooh, you letting it slip, Sigma. So I chose betray too. No, why? Oh. So do they add this little line no matter what? So if I would have chose betray the very first time, then would Sigma be up here like with egg on his face like, oh, I am so sorry, Alice. Fi told me to do it. And then the other time, I would choose ally, and he'd be like, what the hell, Alice? Last time you chose ally, so why'd you betray me? Like, what are you talking about last time? Oh, never mind. Because they did that with Tenmyoji. Because they hit me with the old last time with him. So I think that's a neat little thing they might throw in, depending on like if it's your first time through a loop or not on a particular decision. I'd be tempted to test this hypothesis if it weren't for the fact that I would have to go through the game from scratch at the beginning without being able to skip through the text. Yeah. But that's neat.
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't. What was going on? When Fine I chose ally, Alice picked betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
Okay, they're going in depth on this one.
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well...
Because when it was with Tenmyoji, it was just a passing thing. I doubt they would reveal this right out, like right off the bat. Would they? If I would have betrayed her first?
An idiot.
But this time I chose betray and her vote changed to ally. Why? It was different. Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen betray and chosen ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But what had just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known that we would choose, or what we would choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there is no way she would have chosen ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out a rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose, so I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. This time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again. But that's fine because it still makes sense. My actions in the past cause Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. Let's go back to that instant game of rock, paper, scissors. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decided to go at rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it. I lose and I'm pissed off. So once again, I go back in time and try and change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to a rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here, since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future. How could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? But it wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell was going on? No, wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. There's absolutely, positively no way to travel through time. But if that was true,
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
oh, sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
I'm going to search so hard for long plays of people that chose to betray her first and then chose to ally. 'Cause I want to see how, like, if this plays out differently or if he still goes into this theoretical thing about time travel. Yeah, you're right.
You're right! What in God's name is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible about this.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through the heart. I can kind of see the break in dialogue where we wouldn't have broken off into last time and talking about time travel, but I'm still not 100% certain. Also, I'm liking this whole butterfly effect thing that's going on now. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
And they're feeling genuinely bad about it this time around.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
Oh my god.
What? No. That's not... No.
What is it then?
Well...
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
So you're saying you don't trust me?
Duh!
But we know in one path that Timioji does genuinely trust Clover.
Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh?
What?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are the walls beginning to break down?
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Now we're getting this. Going on about the next round of stuff. How it works. Letting us know that if our BP drops to 0, we'll die. Alice is gonna be big mad about that. And I guess he already did his thing about like, well, if I had to pick someone who would die, it would be Tin Mioldi or All Ice or Alice or whatever his nickname for her was. That does fall in line with a similar one that happened in another path where it was them two that had no points or lost points. Yeah, just thinking back. Anyway, let's head to the lounge. Where all the girls are here. Just a refresher of what was happening. Was that just only talking about Sigma? Yeah, they were all sort of talking about like how they ended up here. They fell asleep and then woke up. The symptoms. She turned 21 the other day. Let's go to the infirmary.
What are you doing here?
Oh. So this is the infirmary, huh? Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left? Maybe less?
Okay, now that's just mean.
I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
Relatable on the food there.
What an idiot.
Hey, whoa. Ain't nothing wrong with good food.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Oh, okay. Came around and said it.
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
And she's in the same room with someone who might have had something to do with it. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say.
Wow, and then him, how close were you?
But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Did you happen to see the face of any of them? Did they look blonde and wore a stupid hat? Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
Yeah, Dio looking nervous.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. I remember
I didn't
this.
say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Not wrong.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
Related?
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
I mean, the same way you wouldn't elaborate on Clover, he doesn't have to elaborate on Quark.
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip.
And sorry for that long
missed.
silence. I was just thinking of something here.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then?
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the other people? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's so small in elementary... Wait, he's still in elementary school, right? Why should that be funny?
Just forget about it.
What?
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
Jump cut. Jump cut over. Not sure how much I'm gonna have to edit.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you,
And some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't realized it until I said it. I had spent hours with Fi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
The only place. I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Okay, I'm not your bro. Head out of the infirmary.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Fi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, I think this is a repeat. Yep. So maybe I didn't have to read through the lounge stuff. Yeah, asking what they found in the infirmary, just one thing. Newspaper about Radical 6. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I had heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I had heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
Is this the bomb?
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible.
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Yep, the bomb. And that's when he remembered that. So we're talking about it. It's an antimatter bomb, blah, blah, blah. They're all worried. No, don't touch it. How can we, like, detonate it or defuse it? And they're talking about Zero and mysterious mysteries. But now it is time.
Have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out.
What are our options? Sorry for skipping that.
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once.
Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
I quickly laid out our choices. Option A, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover, cyan, and go through the green door. Timmy, OG, and Dio, magenta, pair up with Alice, yellow, and go through the red door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Phi, magenta, and go through the blue door. Option B, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Phi, magenta, and go through the red door. Timmy, OG, and Dio, magenta, pair up with Clover, cyan, and go through the blue door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Alice, yellow, and go through the green door. Option C, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Alice, yellow, and go through the blue door. Timmy, OG, and Dio, magenta, pair up with Phi, magenta, and open the green door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Clover, cyan, and open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
I was thinking of just like ending right before the decision, but there wasn't much different here. Like, we skipped through a lot. And I probably could have skipped through the part I did read in the infirmary. Because I guess it had been so long since I went down this path, I had forgotten. Okay, how do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right?
Yeah.
Then can I decide this time?
Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmi OG and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that alright with you, Tenmi OG?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B, then?
Yes, I get.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay, too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Phi. As far as how I felt about that, you know what? This was a lot of skipping. Let's do the escape room too. No. No. It's not okay.
Why not?
Because.
No, this is bad. Which door do you want, then? The only other choices are A and C.
Thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover and we go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So which one did I want? So I had to go with... Yeah, let's go. One option A. We'll take Clover and go through the green door.
What gives you the power to just decide that?
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh. Now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Timmy, OG, Dio, and Alice headed toward the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Phi made their way toward the blue one. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran toward it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Also, I don't know why, but I have the sneaking suspicion that no matter what we choose in the AB game, Clover's gonna betray. Because that's just what she does. I mean, the only time she chose Ally was when Alice was dead and we were like, hey, choose Ally, okay? And she was like, okay, then. You promise, right? And then we broke the promise and she was sad. Huh?
Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Clover, try pulling that lever.
Why do I have to do it?
It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. Oh my god, here he goes. It is kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just be gentle.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior. You're kind of grossing me out.
I know you probably still think of yourself as just a girl, but you have to become a woman some.
You're not making it any better.
He is genuinely awful.
Why don't you do it?
If you can't take it, then maybe Luna can. Have you done this before? You just start at the base and work your way up, then give it a good tug once you get to the top. This dude.
What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't blame Clover for betraying. Fine. But I won't like it. I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could imagine.
Oh, one of the doors opened. Yeah, just the one on the left. We might as well go through it.
Yeah. Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. I think you could actually manage it with just one hand, Clover. Just do it really fast. It'll only take a second. Just up and down once.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
He really is. The archives. No one mentioned anything about this room. Did they? Huh.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Maybe we can find some clues here.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Alonzi. You're French now? Where did that come from? That was also the name of my French textbook. It really was called Alonzi. Let's go. Okay. It is pretty darkish in here. For the love of God, I hope I'm not gonna have to check every single shelf. So many books! They're everywhere! There's one book that stands out though. Maybe we should go take a look at it? Yeah, that one. Huh, one of these things is not like the others. You're right, it's a different color. Let's have a look at it. Blue book. It's blue hardcover book. I guess the title is The Stairway. Hey, there's something written on the back cover of this book. Go up A0502? The back of the book says go up A0502. Some of the books are written in Latin. So we're not going to examine that statue, okay. That's the exit safe. Just look for all the odd books out. Maybe we should take it with us. A book with the red cover. Its title is Go Up. And this one too. The back says The Stairway B0630. So I have The Stairway and Go Up. Hey, there's another weird book over here. Yeah, That makes 3 that don't match. Book with an orange cover. Its title is And Lion. It says something on the back cover of this one too. Boop. To the Sun, CO518. That's the last book out. I think I double checked all the shelves. A book with a green cover. It's titled To the Sun. It says something on the back of this book just like the others. And Lion, DO703. So they're paired with each other? Looks like these books are in Latin. Can you read it? Oh, can you read it? No. I'm sorry. You, don't need to apologize for that. What about you, Clover? Of course not. You're like, who reads Latin? Oh, no. Oh, wait. We put the right books in the right spots? This is a balance scale. You can weigh things against each other with it. It says 50 grams. I guess this is a weight. Yes, I think you usually use weights like this to weigh things, but I suppose you could do other things with it. If you put it in a snowball, you get a little extra oomph. That's not what I meant. A red die. D6? Well, this die looks perfectly ordinary. Nope, hey. Screwdriver. Hey, a Phillips head screwdriver. Why would you have a screwdriver in a room full of books? Maybe it's useful if you're reading some deconstructionist literature. That's not what it means, Clover. Deconstructionist doesn't mean they're, like, doing construction work, but okay. What? Ink. Blue ink. Well, I guess the mystery of the dark blue liquid was easier to solve than I thought. This looks like the sort of ink you'd use with a dip pen, but I don't remember seeing anything like that. Then again, I suppose you could use it for a lot of different things. Blue ink is objectively the worst ink, I'm sorry. Blue dye. Normal blue dye. Notebook paper. There's some faint lines on this paper. Oh, it must be notebook paper. I don't see any notes on it though. Oh lord, okay, music box. There's no music coming from this music box. I guess it's just a box. I don't see a spring. Maybe we should check the movement. The movement? Sorry, movement means the internal pieces that actually make it work. Like the cylinder here. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been fixed in place with a Phillips screw. Well, we got just the thing for that. So I took off the screw, but all I got was the cylinder. Then maybe the cylinder is what's important. Let me guess. Was this a thing in the first game? Cylinder covered with ink. Just need to roll this across the paper. And there we go. Pattern transcribed. Genuinely, was that a thing in... I feel like I've encountered that in a game before. It might have been 999. No, Nevada test side of the report. There we go. That's a die. The face of a die. Yep, the 1 and the 6 are opposite of each other, the 3 and the 4 are opposite of each other, and the 5 and the 2. That's just a regular D6. Green die? Oh, there's a bike lock on this box. I don't think we'll be able to force it open, but no harm in trying. Nope. Well, I didn't think that'd work. I guess we'll have to open the lock when we want to open the box. Oh, well, did you see the die on top? Oh. Yeah, that is totally a die. A green die? Nothing up my sleeve. You're not making it sound any less suspicious. Well, it's perfectly ordinary. Blue plus green times red, or is it 5 plus 5 times 5? 5 times 5 is 25. No, 5 plus 5 is 10. Times 5 is 50. Puzzle goes pretty straightforward. We just need the right 5-digit number. Oh, 5-digit. 5 plus 5 times 5. That's not 5 digits. Even if you go order of operations, 5 times 5 is 25, plus 5 is 30. No luck. Come on, you can do it. Never explored this, though. What is this? It looks like some kind of chart. It says management number. What do you think it means? Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's going to manage in this room is books. It's got the letters A, B, C, and D, and then the numbers 1 through 8 running vertically. Maybe it's referring to the bookshelves in front of us. Well, the bookshelf has 8 rows, and so does this chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on either side, and wider ones in the middle. Yes, they're shaped just like the diagrams on the chart. To the sun, D0703. Looks that way. What did you see here on the back where it says Anne Lion? Wasn't there another book called that? Oh no, that's to the sun. And lion, DO703. So, and lion is D, to the sun is C. And lion to the sun. Oh. Okay. Wrong thing. Okay. Stairway. Go up is A. Stairway is B. It's hard to see this on the TV, so I just keep looking at the stream or record preview. What was that? I think it came from the other side of the wall. No, that wasn't the wall. I think it came from the bookshelf. What's happening? We made stairs? It sunk? I guess it was one of those trick bookshelves where if you put the right thing in the right place, it does stuff. It's like a staircase. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. Also, I like how simple that was, because essentially I think everything was just like go up and whatever the other one was were just swapped there. I think to the sun and the other one and lion were just swapped here. Could be wrong. Tub's a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I just hike it up, I think I should be. And I think there's somebody down on all fours trying to not to look like he's staring up toward the bookshelf. Come on, Sigma. Sigma? What are you doing? I lost a contact. You don't wear any. Ow. You climb. Okay. Just... What is wrong with him? A doll? Okay, that's the only thing that's up here. Guess I might as well take it. Huh. Can't really go any further. This is a dead end. Are you done yet? Was there anything up there? Yeah, I'm heading back down now. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Just that stuffed animal. Yeah. It's a pretty ugly lion. Oh, but the motif of a lion eating something. That's a funny looking dog. Dog. I'm pretty sure that's a lion. This is a lion? It doesn't really look like one. No, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. Let's see what's inside. A memory card. Here you go. This is inside of the lion. Alright, I got this blue memory card. And there's a blue slot in the stand. Let's see what happens when I put it in then. Dice game. What's going on here? It's showing the dice. I wonder what the puzzle is. There's only one way to find out. Roll the 6 dice to move them to where they need to go. Choosing which die you would like to move by selecting it. You can roll it vertically or horizontally using the directional buttons. Let me guess, I have to get the right face in the right slot. So going up, like 2 is going to be on the right, 5 is going to be in that, 3, 1, 4, 6. I feel like I'm not controlling these well. If we're going with opposites, so this would probably end up being the 3. No. I feel like I am controlling this very badly. Okay, 3, 1, 4, 6. Oh no, 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 get back. Okay. No. It's there. 3146 25. What's Oh my god, does it actually need to be situation? No, it is situation correctly. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Damn, I don't get it. Me either. Okay, I think I might have been missing something with the balance, since there's like nothing else for me to do in here. So weight, that is 50 grams. What was on it to balance it? Was it paired with red? Was red the one that was on the balance with it? Yeah, because one of those was on the table. One was right there. One was right there. It was like green and blue. Yeah, that was red. If you put things on both sides, you could compare them, but do we actually have anything to weigh? The scale had a die and weight on it when we found it. We've got 3 dice. I think we should be able to figure out what they weigh using this weight. Oh. Okay. Do I have like a certain amount of attempts with this? So we know these are the same. Blue is heavier than the weight. So let's say that's 100. Blue is still heavier. So it's 100 plus this. And they're heavier. Blue's heavier. But when all 3 of them are there. So all 3 are heavier than blue, but blue is heavier than green. Oh yeah, let me... Green is heavier than 50. So 100 in green. Green's 100. So I wonder, this would be 150. We know that blue's heavier than both of those. So blue's 150. I think the scale's going to unlock a box when we fulfill a certain condition or something. Right, it's not B garden. It certainly doesn't look that way. I think all we're supposed to do is weight things. Oh, because there's some 3 digits in there, I can get... Oh, most I can... Wait. 3 digit times 3 digit. Depending on what it is, you can get... Let me see. Completely lost in the sauce. There we go. Yeah, maybe we go based on the weight. I mean, I said order of operations, but there's no parentheses. You gotta remember your mnemonics. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Oh no, parentheses will go first, but if there's no parentheses, then you do the multiplication first. Then the addition? Yeah. So... 100 times 50 would be 5,000? No. Yeah. 5 and then you add all the zeros. That would be 5,000. Did I even do that correctly? Wait. Yeah, that's 5,000. Plus 150? 5,150? Wait. But there's 5 slots. What? Well, this is probably going... Never mind. It's right. There we go. Unlocked. Good job. Let's open it. Ooh, I wonder if this is someone's diary. It sounds like fun. Book with bookmark. Nothing on the cover. I wonder what kind of book this is. Let's open it up. I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. Oh, in the archive? Oh! Oh, so that's the order we need to get them in. So 314625. 3146, I can remember that. Red are the outliers, green, blue, green, blue. This is going to take forever. Please, can I just, like, fit this in? I don't want... Huh? What? Wait. That wasn't 3146. Why is that blue? Wait. So was the... But I had them in the right order, and I didn't get green. So wait, normal progression would be the colors and the numbers in the right row? Wow. Everything... I don't know. Yeah, it's the password to the safe. Oh, come on. Oh my god. No, no, this needs to be a 3. Oh no. Can I just do like undo? Wait. Oh my god. Why was the normal one harder? Good job. Excellent work. I mean, content-wise, this was a smaller room compared to others. Solution-wise, this took me quite a bit. This is the safe, right? Yeah, it's just like the ones I saw in the AB room in the crew quarters. If we enter the right password, it should open up. I think. God, that took me forever. Star, moon, moon. Let's get some secrets. Good job, Sigma. It's a secret. Alright, prisoner's dilemma. Apple and Banana committed a serious crime and were arrested. Since they were accomplices, the police separated them for questioning and kept them from communicating. A detective visits each criminal and tells them the following. If neither of you spills the beans, you both get 2 years. If he clams up and you confess, you'll get 1 year and he'll do 15. But if you keep quiet and he gives it up, you'll do 15 while he does 1. So I bet you're thinking, well, what if we both rat the other guy out? Pretty simple, pal. You both get 10 years. This is a prisoner's dilemma. Do you betray your partner or stay silent? In the AB game, however, sometimes the most rational choice isn't always the best one. Antimatter bomb. This bomb uses the energy generated by the collision of particles and antiparticles. So how does this work? Phi explains. Imagine two types of matter that are exactly opposite, like male and female. When they're combined, what happens? According to quantum theory, their numbers add together to make 0, like 1 and -1, and they kind of disappear because they cancel each other out. They call that annihilation. But when they collide, they create something like a baby, except the baby is sort of pure energy, a lot of it. So in other words, an antimatter bomb makes an exploding baby. Does that make sense? Detonator. This is a device that will detonate an antimatter bomb. Technically it's called a remote triggering detonation signal device, but that takes a really long time to type out, so we'll just use a detonator. This particular device has 2 modes of operation, immediate and delay. Pressing the switch when you're less than a meter away from the bomb will trigger the immediate mode, and the bomb will detonate immediately. If you're more than a meter away from the bomb, however, pressing the switch will activate the delay mode, and the bomb will explode 30 minutes later. So, yeah, they're explaining what we know from the Dio ending. Cybernetic arm. A device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears. Just kidding, it's actually an arm augmented for online sex chat. Say what? Not really. In truth, it's the arm from a mysterious libido-powered robot. I'm just messing with you. A cybernetic arm is actually a mechanical limb that you can control with your mind. Really. It has titanium alloy for bones, and those are covered with ABT, or artificial biological tissue. The ABT even has artificial nerves, so you can feel pain through it just like a real arm. It has veins that connect to the rest of your body. So if you inject medicine into a cybernetic arm, it'll flow to the rest of your body. So does someone have a prosthetic? Luna's necklace. The necklace Luna is never seen without has a cage containing a bluebird hanging from it. If you twist the key on the bottom, it plays music. Someone special gave it to her as a gift, and she says it reminds her of the following lesson. Search for happiness wherever you can, because the search itself is what will make you happy. Are we closing in on Luna's ending? Oh lord, the 3 laws of robotics. Here we go. Hope you're ready for some iRobot. 3 laws of robotics were created by a science fiction author, Isaac Asimov, and play a large part in his robot series. They are as follows. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Later on, Asimov also developed another preceding rule known as the Zeroth Law, which first appeared in his story Robots and Empire. I would suggest reading the Asimov books. They are actually like genuinely really good and like interesting. Zeroth Law. 0. A robot may not harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. Clearly the Zeroth Law has priority over the first 3, so the first law would have the unwritten addendum except where this would conflict with the Zeroth Law. Whether or not 016 was aware of this law is unclear, but in any event, 016 did act in accordance with it. Was that one of the characters of the story? One of his stories? I'm trying to remember. I read like a collection of these in, was it high school? Or was I in college? No, I think it was high school. When we were sort of doing like a little book club thing. I don't remember when I read it. I have to check my Goodreads. I think I read that at a time when I was still like actively updating that. Oh no, or is Goodreads gone now? I don't know. I'm just... If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Goodreads is a site that lets you, like, keep track of books you've read. Kind of like how Backloggery helps me keep track of games I played. Or have yet to play and want to play. Let me just make sure. Hope I'm not, like... Yeah, subsidiary of Amazon is Goodreads. Did they reset everybody's accounts? I hope not. Sunstar. There we go. Ha! It opened. Good. Well done. So what do we got this time? First, a map. It says floor B. The one we found on the cabin said floor A. So did the map in the infirmary. Then that means floor A must be the top floor, right? We did come down here on the elevator after all. So it would seem. There's more stuff in there. Oh, I know what those are. Yeah, key cards. These ones have moons on them. Must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about then. That means we can play the AB game. We got two just like with the sun keys. As a pair, Luna and I should only need one. Then I'll take the other one. So, what's next? A piece of paper. It has something written on it. Here's some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color of group of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. You have to vote. And anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. A key. Is this the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Alright, let's go. Presumably the lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Booyah. And we'll go from here next time. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. See you next time for some more Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Goodbye.